Breaking news. Currently, we have an issue of females and people of color being misrepresented in the media. But wait, hasn't that been a thing for years and we still haven't gotten that shit situated yet? Come on, guys. It's fucking 2020.
Wanna be cool? Or like a M6, Mamiya RZ67, Mamiya 72, Contact Street 2, Olympus MJU2.
Does that mean I'm not getting the toy?
Tyler, baby, I'm sorry, we can't afford this.
But you said if I got a...
So you watch the old Cameron guy. He's got you.
Ready? Go. Hey, it's Joan here, and if it's your first time here, welcome! It's not the fact that I'm a woman or the fact that I'm a different race. I want to live in a world where that's not even a conversation, because there's equal opportunity and representation of all different people, and we as a community should just stay connected and get along. I've had this conversation amongst people in person, but now I'm going to have this conversation out in the open. We talk about equality, but we have only half or even less of the population representing the whole demographic. Doesn't matter what the topic it revolves around, it's just the same problem that's involved. I can't speak for everyone else but myself and my observations. I'm a female, and that hasn't stopped me from my dreams. I'm a person of color, and I still have my work published and continue to get clients for my vision. I've always shared a photography studio full of boys. Most of my audience on YouTube are male. And I'm still okay if not everyone knows me, because it's a privilege in this world for me to pursue what I want to do, because most can't. So don't take it for granted the power you have. I use my platforms to share my personal stories and help encourage others to speak their voice. I see people as their internal selves and not for their appearance. Personality and respect goes a long way. People get by with how they look, but I feel that it makes them only valued to a certain degree. This is why people work so hard in making themselves look good, because people judge you by the way you look rather than your character. And you question why most people are superficial and aren't their true selves. That supposedly is the easier and faster solution to life. You just want to be accepted for not being who you are and what you think society accepts, and you're okay with that. Just as long as you get to be a part of their circle. Because of course, everyone wants to be a part of something, especially if it makes you stand out and be cool in the room. So instead of self-reflecting and figuring out your shit, how to fix the issues and trauma that have been there since you've been growing up, you rather just be another follower than a leader, because it's easy to follow everyone else and not stand up and say, this is me. And in your head, it's not easier to be yourself for some reason, when in reality you've always been you. And no matter how many changes you did to yourself, you will always still be you. So how does that equation make sense, that you rather make a new self up than dealing with just who you are? Don't be afraid to love yourself, to say your beliefs, to say no when something doesn't feel right, to when you want to create something and you think someone is just going to hate it, to you confronting people with exactly how you really feel. Just let it out and say I love you, no matter if they don't respond back. At least you can say you put the effort and that you tried. It's better to get rejected because you grow more as a person that way, than being so-called love, thinking that the whole time you were always right, when in reality they were never real with you to begin with. It doesn't matter if no one so-called loves you, because that's just all in your mind. And you being picky for wanting love from people who don't necessarily give a shit about you, when real people will always love you no matter what. People are strong when they can face their insecurities and know their worth with what they have, not having to always upgrade themselves to the latest trend. It's all about having patience and maintenance, and that's what you should invest in, yourself. Making things everlasting for the better good and being a good citizen. because we need more good people in this world and not the same faces being represented for us. P.S. I also want to thank all of my subscribers who have been watching continuously and suggesting my YouTube channel on other people's channels. I honestly could not believe the response, and it means a whole lot to me. I freaking teared up the other day. Thank you, and I appreciate it, and stay tuned to the next video.